Hello, everyone, and welcome into our bite-sized piece today over Business Central, Dynamics 365 Business Central. You'll most likely hear me refer to it as BC throughout this entire process, but I am meaning Dynamics 365 Business Central when I say that. Now, my name is Nee, and I'm going to try my best to, give you a little bite-sized piece over Business Central today. And what we're really going to go into today is about sales quotes and sales orders. Now, depending on the needs of your business or the client that you're working with, they might want a sales order or they're going to ask you for a sales quote first. And if you're unsure, how to do these or what they look like within Business Central, that's what I'm here for today. So the first thing that we're going to do is hang out and drag our little mouse up to the kind of like top left hand side where it says sales, hit down the drop down menu, and you see all sorts of things related to sales, but we're going to ignore most of it. We're just going to head into sales quotes themselves. We're going to click on this little guy, and as you see, it takes me to a big empty list because in my demo account, I don't have any current sales quotes. So I'm starting with a fresh, clean slate. Maybe within your account, you see a bunch of things, but right now I have nothing. So we're going to create something for us to look at. And how we're going to do that is we're just going to hit the plus new button right here. He's hanging out beside the analyze, hit the plus new. He's going to take us to a new menu to make a sales quote. Obviously, like any other section within a BC, wherever there is a red asterisk, you have to fill out that value. You have to put it in that information for for the data, or else it's just not going to go anywhere. It's not going to let you save it. It's not going to really do anything. So I can go ahead and start typing in a customer's name, or I can pull from my data sheet by hitting the 3 ellipses for a previously existing customer. And I've already put in test customer here, so we're just going to use them. And you see it's already letting me know about like posted 3 sales shipments, 3 ongoing sales orders, like it has 1 ongoing sales quote, which is this one that I'm currently filling out. Due date, so if I need to change the dates around, absolutely have that capability. If there was a requested specific delivery date that this customer had, I could fill that out as well. So here we have more asterisks. So we're basically just following the yellow brick road, but it's just red asterisks to let us know what we need to fill out. So I'm going to give clearly this test customer is ordering an Athens desk, right, from me. And how many of these do they need? We're going to say 3. That's 34. We're going to say 3. And it gave me a little error here because I put it in the wrong section. See? So we're gonna try that 3 again, right? Click out of it. Automatically gives us the information, the data for how much those Athens desks cost. I can scroll down if I need to, add more within the invoice details. If I need to check out my shipping and billing and make sure it's going to the right area, the shipment date, bill to who, like maybe this customer has specific, it needs to be billed to a specific vendor or a specific person. You can change that out, but currently it's just going to default to the customers. And then here I can just request approval. This will go to somebody on my team who has to approve it before it gets sent out to the customer. Maybe your organization doesn't require that, but if you're like, oh, well, how do I request approvals? It is hanging out between print, send, and quote. I do understand that sometimes that might be hard to miss, so that's why I'm pointing it out here. And there's more options as I need it. And as you saw hanging out here, I just kind of highlighted it just a little bit. This, like everything else within BC, is using cloud-based saving. So it is saving automatically as I am going through it. So we have technically created our first sales quote. Now, if I wanted to, I can delete this bad boy by hitting the trash can up in the top right-hand-ish area. If I wanted to share this with another user, maybe my boss, to make sure everything was filled out, great. If I wanted to just go ahead and create a new entry, can right here as well. And this, of course, is just open the page in a read-only mode if I need to do that for whatever reason, right? So I can go back, and on that page now we have a sales quote here. Great, wonderful. I can click back into it at any time, see what's going on, if I need to add more to it. If I need to check the invoice or send it by an email, attach it as a PDF, I can. I normally, when I want to check how this looks, I will always go into the print myself and then check the preview and see what the document looks. Now it's being rendered. So if there's like a lot of information on the report, it might take it a little bit. You saw the little pop-up menu. It's like, hey, whoa, it's being rendered. Like, calm down. We'll get to you as quick as possible. It came back pretty fast, but if you have a lot of information, like if this is a big sales quote, it might take it just a little bit longer. So keep that in mind as well. But this lets me know what my sales quote looks like. If I wanted to zoom in so you can see, everybody here can see who's my salesperson, you know, shipment method, I didn't really put that in, but 3-piece, the unit price excluding tax, with tax, right? Everything like that. If I'm like, okay, this looks good to me, then I could go back and, you know, send it by email, and it will pull the email that the customer has attached to this data. So if I wanted to change the customer to like School of Fine Art or whatever, it'd still pull their email. And or if I just wanted to attach this as a PDF, I can do that as well. And that is really it when making a sales quote. That is the entire process from like start to finish. Pretty quick, pretty easy peasy, I feel. And hopefully this was really nice for you as well. Next time I'm going to actually go over a sales order. So you guys have a good one. I'll catch you on the next one.